And I made this up myself, so if it's not good, you can just let me know. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.
Good afternoon, my friends. Yes, you are here for a very special episode of Mark Talk. We are having a very fun one today. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. You know what Mark Talk is. Mark Talk's the show here on my YouTube channel, goes on my Facebook, etc. And you can watch me talk to friends and also people that in this community that I love. Today is a special one. It's the one I want to do for a long time. As you just saw in that clip there, my dear friend Kevin Falk is an awesome person, and he's had a YouTube page for a long time of his life, and I thought it'd be most fun to, with his permission, to do a brand steal with 16 iterations of Kevin Falk. But I didn't want to do it alone because I love this guy, and he is one of the funnier people I know, the one and only Kevin Falk.
What's up, guys? Very, very happy to be here for a slightly different kind of brand steal. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to turn out, but Mark, I love this idea. I told him before the show, any opportunity I have to make fun of myself like years ago, I will take. Because I will admit, I was a very weird individual, and I am so down to just to do this. I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
I mean, since I'm like 10 years older than, well, more than, I'm like 13 years older than, whatever, I'm older than you. If I was your age, I would totally be that person with 1,000 videos online of me being an idiot at 13. And I still do have videos like that, just they're stored in my parents' house. But it doesn't matter. I'm very excited about this and this cast that we assembled for the 16 Kevin Falks. Are incredible.
I mean, we know one thing for sure. Kevin Falk is winning tonight. We know that. Kevin Falk is winning.
Kevin Falk will make the jury. Kevin Falk will win. Kevin Falk will be first food, unfortunately, also. But Kevin Falk will come in every place tonight.
Yes.
I almost throw in a random photo from your Facebook. That was not going to be you, but I decided not to. But you know what? Let's introduce the cast because this is one I'm pretty proud of personally. So what I decided to do is I used Survivor token chains, and we got car salesman Falk on the Falkers tribe. We got car salesman.
Oh my God!
Cement Falk, Christmas Falk.
Get me out of this cement!
Huh?
Get me out of this cement!
That was submitted by Jason Dishon, by the way. He was 100% submitted. Evil Falk, because you look very evil in that photo when it's close up. Fancy Falk,
I do.
Holiday Falk, and Intense Falk, which is one of my personal favorite ones because Intense Falk is just a blurry image of you looking very intense in a hallway. I believe.
Oh my God! Oh, Christmas Falk, where this all started.
Christmas Falk, yeah. I mean, there's so much. Christmas Falk, for those that don't know, was Baby Falk and also is returning for an all-star season of Mark Talk brand steal. That's a very real fact because they won fan favorite, and that's what happens. And then we have they should. We got Hi Mom Falk. It says Hi Mom in that caption. Long Hair Falk, Oblivious Falk, who's walking in front of the photo that's happening. My personal favorite, Orange Falk, Santa Falk, Sergeant Falk, Shining Falk, and Short Hair Falk. So
a lot of Falks.
Do you have a personal preference what Falk wins today?
I mean, there's a lot of possibilities here for sure. There's a lot. Honestly, I feel like I'm putting a lot of money onto Christmas Falk, considering that he's done it well before. He's got it in him. We've seen before in brand steals, when you are the only vet returning, you tend to do really well. So I think Christmas Falk has a really good shot here.
I'm also intrigued by Sergeant Falk. Personally. I definitely say that this is more of the sweeter tribe, and this is and the Falked Up tribe is more of the dangerous tribe, you know?
Yes, definitely.
Like,
I'm especially scared of long hair Falk. He really creeps me out, I gotta say. He gives me the just like serial killer vibes. Like I'm just really like unsettled.
Yeah, I'm a little bit scared for Oblivious Falk, honestly.
Yeah.
Because other Falks seem a little bit more dangerous than Oblivious
Yeah.
Falk. But let's get started.
I don't think Oblivious Falk is winning any challenges though, so I'm interested in seeing how that's gonna go.
Well, let's find out. That's the best way to put it. So, a vote occurs
Yeah.
based on first impressions alone. Each tribe selects who thinks the biggest liability. Falkers selected Holiday Falk, which I get that because there's a lot of holiday people in that tribe. And obviously, a Falked Up tribe selects Oblivious Falk. They will be airlifted to their camps. At camp, they have two options. They can look for idols that give them immunity at their first vote, or they can head and start on shelter. Holiday Falk chooses to get a head start on the shelter. That makes sense. He's
Oh my god.
Oblivious Falk looks for the idol and finds it.
He's all like, right. I'm not going to be oblivious today. I'm gonna change that narrative immediately.
All right, so we got our on the Falkers tribe, our first alliance. Christmas Falk, very loyal. Fancy Falk, pretty loyal. Holiday and Evil Falk are average loyal. And the Falkers tribe alliance. This is the most insane brand steal ever, and I'm loving every second of it.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Car Salesman Falk and Intense Falk are pretty much equally there. And Cement Falk and Couch Falk are 6. Not bad. We got a bigger alliance in the Falked Up tribe with all the intense characters, I'd say.
Oh, definitely.
I'd say
the big personalities are in here.
The dangerous Falks are in this one for sure.
Yes.
Although Short Hair Falk is incredibly loyal and is probably dangerous too.
Yeah, Short Hair Falk has that like charisma that could like really just like scare everyone because he's so good at like pulling people in.
Yeah, totally. So immunity challenge number 1. River runs through it. 6 members of each tribe will race across a series of sandhills and into a river to retrieve a raft with puzzle planks tied to it. And then once the tribes make it to the top of a staircase, they must work together to navigate a peg through a Tibble maze, which will release the tribe's flag, giving the victory to the tribe. And let's say Falk Up tribe wins immunity. They also win Flint.
All right.
They are very intense compared to the other one. So the Falkers tribe, no one's found the idol, but Christmas Falk and Fancy Falk have a major fight.
Oh no. Fancy Falk's like, you know what? We're not going to let you in. You've already won. I'm going to be the one to take over.
Do you think Fancy Falk is like kind of like going to be like the wild card this season?
I could see it, definitely. I think Fancy Falk, he hasn't really proven what he's able to do yet, but I feel like he has a lot of potential to like go far.
I mean, the fact that he wore a tuxedo to the Token Sheens is insane. I mean, that's Brazil. It's the Brazilian Highlands.
I know. And it seems to be his only attire, too. Like, I don't think he's going to change out of that at any point.
But also, Christmas Falk brought a Christmas tree with him to the Token Sheen. So that's another thing altogether.
I'm just imagining him, like, just, like, carrying that tree just, like, everywhere. He's just like walking through doing the challenges and he's just like carrying this tree and he's like struggling, but he keeps carrying it. He should just win all the challenges just for that regardless.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I'm gonna be laughing this whole time. I love this so much. So
I know this is great.
No one found the idol because the idol's been found, unless there's another idol. I don't think there is though. So let's go to Tribal Council. Castaways all vote. First vote.
Okay.
Fancy. Intense. Okay. Intense. Fancy. Intense. Oh my god, we're in a tie, a 4-4 tie.
Oh my god.
Fancy Falk and Intense Falk, which means
I mean, we knew this was going to happen. When you have someone named Intense Falk, some falked up shit is going to happen. So like you know.
So they will not be part of the revote, and the other 6 Falks have to revote. First vote, intense. Fancy. Intense is voted out. Oh my god, 5-1.
Too intense.
Let's see how the voters voted. Car Salesman Folk voted for Fancy Falk, but changed Intense Falk. Cement Falk voted for Fancy Falk. Christmas voted for Intense. Couch voted for Fancy, but changed to Intense. Evil Falk for Intense. Fancy for Intense. Holiday for Intense. Intense for Fancy.
So Fancy's really in a dangerous position here, I feel like, because he almost got voted out. So like I'm interested in seeing like how he ends up doing.
Yeah, it was really intriguing to see Intense Falk. I don't think he like matched well with the tribe dynamic that was happening there, but
Yeah.
he was a fun.
Couch Falk is like invisible so far. Like I haven't heard anything about Couch Falk.
Besides the fact that he's our poster boy for the season.
Yeah.
Let's proceed to. Do I wait?
Ooh.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. It just I forgot it gives you the options. So yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. All right, let's proceed to the alliances. So still pretty solid there. Nice to know that Christmas and Fancy are working together still.
Yeah. I guess they're like, you know what, we got to put aside those differences and like find a common enemy, and that common enemy is
a really strong alliance. I'm
yeah.
convinced that our winner from the season, as of right now, is going to be coming from this alliance right there.
I think so. I mean, it seems pretty unbreakable. The other one's already starting to crumble. So,
yeah. Well, we're at Immunity Challenge for episode 2. Three casters from each tribe will face off against each other in a river to retrieve a ball and throw it into their tribe's net to score a point. First tribe to score 3 points would win, and it looks like Falk Up wins immunity. They also win fishing gear. We can send someone from the losing tribe to Excel Island, and they chose Fancy Falk. Fancy Falk can send someone from the winning tribe to Excel Island, and he chooses Long Hair Falk. What happens in Excel Island? So Fancy Falk and Long Hair Falk are on Excel Island. There are 2 bottles. One contains an idle clue, and then the option of mutinying to the other tribe. There contains nothing. Fancy Falk gets a bottle with options. He takes the idle clue and chooses to immunity. Oh, to immunity. Wow. All right. So that means I believe he defected, if not mistaken. So Falker's tribe alliance up for one's on medium strength. They all started to hate each other. Probably that movie taste, probably, right?
Yeah, probably. They probably and their movie taste conflict too because they're all different ages.
Yeah. How much of an age difference is there on that tribe, honestly?
I mean, well, Christmas Falk, I was like, I think like 14. Here I'm like 16, so like it varies.
Okay. Fancy Falk has a clue. The idol, he does not share the clue. No one. A Fancy Falk has found the idol. Fancy Falk, Long Hair Falk have a.
Fancy Falk is just getting into fights with everyone this season. Like, my God, he's really pissing everyone off.
He's also on Falked Up, which is kind of like the evil tribe. You know, that's what I call.
I think. Yeah, I think what's the first one called? The one that's dressed up.
Fancy. Oh, this one right here.
Yeah.
Car salesman.
Car Salesman Falk, I think, is just I think Car Salesman Falk is going to have a real is really sliding by because of Fancy Falk, because they're both dressed really nicely and everyone's gravitating towards Car Salesman because Fancy Falk is just rubbing everyone the wrong way. So I think that's going to be a big storyline moving forward.
And it's interesting also since now there's 9 on that tribe compared to the 6 on this one because of that swap. Casters all vote. Yeah. Car Salesman, evil. Car salesman. Car salesman. Ooh. Evil. We were at another tie.
Oh my God. Who is the most well-dressed?
What are the age differences between Evil Falk and Car Salesman Falk?
Car Salesman Falk, I think, was 14 and Evil Falk was 16. So
Evil Falk is older than Car Salesman Falk? Oh my God.
Yes, Evil Falk is older.
Okay, well, let's see what happens. So they're gonna revote. First vote, Car Salesman, Evil. Holy shit, they're gonna go to Rocks.
Oh my God, they're going to Rocks.
You know what that means, right? I know you're not the biggest survivor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right,
so let's see who goes home. And whoever draws Purple Rock will leave. For those that don't know.
Oh my God, Holiday Falk. Oh no, Holiday Falk did nothing. I forgot Holiday Falk was here. Like,
I mean, there's Under the Radar and there's Holiday Falk Under the Radar, which is as Under the Radar as possible. Car Salesman Falk, vote for Evil Falk. Cement Falk, vote for Evil Falk. Christmas
Couch
Falk
too. Couch Falk is like non-existent.
Yeah, it's so weird how the Falkers is very calm and kind of sweet, while Falked Up is kind of maybe evil. Look at the size difference of these tribes.
Oh my God, Falked Up is growing. Falked Up is really growing.
Fancy Falk mutinied, so he went to the other tribe. To the alliances.
Oh my God.
Falk and Evil Falk. And oh my god, I love this. This is so much funnier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, this is great.
So you have the fucked up alliance number 1, which is just Fancy Falk. That's Fancy Falk is in a bad spot though.
Yeah, Fancy Falk is in a really bad spot for sure.
Well, let's see what happens here. Blind leading the blind, 6 casters from each tribe will be blindfolded and tethered into pairs. This is like one of those ones where there's like a maze and you can't see, and you always get like hit in the junk in every like for everyone, and it's always like funny to watch but horrible to see. And it looks like Falked Up wins reward. They win a kerosene lamp.
Of course they do.
Blanket, and a tarp. They can send someone from the losing tribe to exile. They choose Christmas Falk.
Okay, probably because he's the vet. They're like, you know what? He's done it before. Like, we can just send him to exile.
Oh man, him and Fancy Falk are now in exile together.
Ooh, these two were getting into a fight before. This is not good.
Christmas Falk, Fancy Falk are on exile island. There are 2 bottles. One contains an out, including the option of immunity. The other tribe contains nothing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You see that, right? He takes out a
he's switching tribes. There's about to be no one on. There's literally going to be no one on the other tribe. There's just going to be one tribe at this point.
Oh my god! Oh, this is so funny. So immunity challenge. In Paris, castaways would race across the field and retrieve 6 large crates. I did not mean to do that. Once they're retrieved, casters attack the crates in the staircase, and the 10-person Falked Up tribe wins immunity.
Oh my god.
The Falkers are fucked, man.
There is no Falkers at this point. Like we don't know them. Who are the Falkers?
This alliance just got stronger.
Oh my god, as if they weren't strong enough already. They are just like untouchable this season.
So there's 2 completely under the radar people that are basically invisible, which is a Cement Falk and Couch Falk. Car Salesman Falk and Evil Falk are more fair. They're normal. They're like normal Kevin. So let's see the votes. Evil Falk, Couch, Evil Falk. The tribe has spoken. He needed to go. That bow tie is too big. That haircut is definitely like Children of the Corn.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is the funniest thing ever to me.
Yeah, no, that was definitely the right decision. It's especially good for, I think, Fancy Falk, because Fancy Falk was in a really like dangerous position, but now there are less well-dressed people as him. So like if we can get Car Salesman Falk out, Fancy Falk's really like I think gonna go far.
Fancy Falk still has to deal with Orange Falk too, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Orange Falk too. We're forgetting about Orange Falk.
Orange Falk is my pick to win, and I'm still keeping it that way. I'm very intrigued what's going to happen with the Falkers tribe, though. Like, they're kind of fucked right now. I do wonder if any of them have a chance to make it to the merge. You know,
it's barely even a tribe at this point. It's basically just like a 3-person alliance, and I don't even know how loyal they all are. So like. Cement Falk is like so quiet. Like I haven't heard anything about Cement Falk so far. And Couch Falk as well.
Talk to me easily. Christmas Falk, Fancy Falk are in that line, so it makes sense. That 5 is insanely strong.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still think that someone from that tribe is winning.
3 members from each tribe will have a pole across their shoulders, and Falkers a reward. They get to raid 2 items from losing tribe camp. They get to choose them to go to Exile Island. They chose High Mom Falk. High Mom Falk sends someone from the winning tribe to Exile Island. He chooses Car Salesman Falk. Now the real question is going to be, when they get to that bottle, will one of them go to the other tribe?
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't put it past them because it seems like everyone's doing it.
What would be really fun though is if High Mom Falk goes to the Falkers tribe.
Yeah. Well, then suddenly the Falkers are stronger because they'll have like 4 over 10.
4 to 9, yeah.
Yeah.
2 bottles, and High Mom, he takes. Oh my god!
Shit!
It chose a mutiny.
Okay. So Falkers are going are a bit stronger here.
Oh, but he fucked up. So try any angle. One member from the tribe would race along the winding path to retrieve a puzzle piece, and the pieces, like they have to get the pieces to scramble a phrase. And it looks like Falked Up wins immunity, which makes sense. He does not share the clue, but he has found the idol.
Okay.
And Couch Falk and Car Salesman Falk have a major fight.
Ooh, Couch Falk is like, you know what? I've been too quiet. I need to like stir some shit up. And I'm liking it. I'm liking the way that he's playing because he's been very quiet.
Like a fire, yeah.
Yeah, and he's in a good position now where like he can do this because Falker's tribe like finally won something. So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna stop being quiet. I'm gonna stir some shit up. Let's go.
Yeah. I think what's going to happen is that we're going to see Cement Falk or Car Salesman Falk go home right now. The casters all vote. Hi, Mom Falk. Cement. Hi, Mom Falk. Wow. All right.
Oh my God.
Hi, Mom Falk is the first casualty from the Falk Cup.
I mean, I would assume it's honestly like sympathy votes towards Cement since, I mean, let's be honest, Cement can't really communicate much. So they're like, you know what? Just out of respect for Cement can't really campaign. Let's just get out the one that can. So, but that was crazy though. He literally just switched tribes.
He switched tribes and then immediately got voted out.
Yeah.
So that
maybe he probably shouldn't have switched.
The 3 C's of Car, Cement, and Couch all stick together. That's what
it might as well be their alliance name at this point, just like Falk C or C Falk or something.
Can I change the names of the alliance?
I don't know. I think maybe actually, yeah. No, you can't.
It's fine. No big deal.
Yeah.
All right. So that alliance / tribe is all together. This is still a very, very strong group, even though they lost High Bomb Falk.
They're unbreakable at this point.
Yeah.
I really could see a scenario where they just all end up getting to like Final 9 or whatever. Like, I don't think they're going anywhere for a while.
I don't think so either, but we don't know. So we're at the reward challenge, dizziness as usual. The tribe member would sit on a spinning platform, and this is like one of those like get dizzy, and then you have to like do a puzzle situation. And it looks like Falk Up wins reward. They went on a trip to a cafe. And they choose Car Salesman Falk to go to exile, and he chooses Christmas Falk. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. So notes can happen in exile. There's 2 options. He takes the idol.
Oh wow!
Wow!
Oh my God!
Wow! He's
like, I don't want to be part of the 3 Cs anymore. I feel like I'm not unique enough. I got to go to the other team.
Water and Mortar. 2 tribesmen from each tribe will launch balls from a slingshot.
There's literally a final 2 on this tribe. Like that's all it is at this point.
Cement and Couch are fucking tight, dude. And they won immunity. But they have a major fight. What do they fight about, Kevin?
I think Couch is fighting about how he hasn't done enough, and Cement Falk is fighting over the fact that nobody can understand him, and Couch like got angry at him for that. Because Couch wanted to really try to like campaign with Cement, and it's like not working. So they're at a real disagreement there. And then Couch is just like stuck on the couch, so he can't do much either. Yeah.
So Fancy Falk still has the Falk Up tribe idol. Car Salesman Falk has the clue to the idol. Car Salesman Falk shares a clue with Sarge Falk. And let's see what happens to Tribal Council. So one of these 10 is going home.
Oh my God! Finally.
I could see Car Salesman Falk going home.
Yeah, especially because he just switched. It seems like that keeps happening. So this could be a high mom situation where like he just goes out.
Yeah, Oblivious Falk played the first suppression idol, which I think is a good idea.
Yeah.
And Fancy Falk plays a Falked Up tribe idol, which is not a bad idea. First vote, Fancy Falk does not count. 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 Long hair Falk, short hair Falk, long hair Falk, short hair Falk, long hair, long hair. Wow. Short hair Falk just got voted out 4 votes to 2. Let's see how the casters all voted.
I got to keep that long hair, I guess. I'll do better with it because short hair, like, just not happening.
I mean, short hair Falk has so much spunk, and it was really sad to see him go like that. But Carson's Falk vote for Fancy Falk. Chris's Falk vote for long hair Falk. Fancy Falk vote for long hair Falk. Long hair Falk vote for Chris's. Fancy Falk. Oblivious Falk vote for Fancy Falk. Orange Falk voted for Fancy short hair Falk. Santa Falk, short hair Falk. Sarge Falk, short hair Falk. Shining Falk, short hair Falk. Short hair Falk, Fancy Falk. That's a lot of Falks.
Yeah, a lot of Falks.
This is so absurd to me. A 2-person tribe versus that. This is crazy.
Yeah, no, this is insane. I really hope that someone from Falked Up keeps going because I want to see those other two like go far, and especially Cement. Like, he's in such a weird position.
Literally, I mean, he's stuck in Cement.
Yeah, he's stuck in Cement. He clearly has to sit out of all the comps because of it. He can't communicate, and the fact that he's still there, like, that's really impressive.
When pigs fly, the tribes would have 5 minutes to build a barricade, poles tied together with a rope inside, and then the tribe would have to be able to get out with the most intact pigs through the frame after 10 minutes wins. And Falked Up wins reward. They win a trip to Waterfall and a barbecue with hamburgers. You like hamburgers, right, Kevin?
Oh, yeah. Burgers are the best. Love burgers.
Nice. So they choose to send Couch Falk to exile, and Couch Falk chooses to Sarge Falk. What's going to be very interesting, what happens if Couch Falk gets the bottle and mutiny?
I mean, then basically Cement is like on his own at that point, and I don't know if he can survive on his own. But him and Couch were getting into like some disagreements. So if I was Couch, I would mutiny here.
Well, Sarge got the bottle, and he takes the idol clue, but not mutiny, which is smart for Sarge.
Because it's not advantageous for him to do so. He's on such a strong team.
Yeah. Oh no, what's gonna happen now?
Oh shit.
So Sandstone shootout. Each tribe would use a slingshot to shoot out a tile in 3 tower sands. After a tile is broken, so once all the bags of the puzzle are collected, 2 tribers would have to solve a puzzle. And Falked Up wins immediately. This is a little bit scary for both of those Falks. But Parsons and Falk found the idol. And Santa Falk and Shiny Falk have a minor fight, probably about movies, I assume.
Oh, yeah. What else would it be about? Or maybe, so again, just about just how Cement Falk is, like, stuck and can't campaign.
I mean, what I'm curious is what's going to happen, because I guess you got to do, like, fire making? Because if we're going to vote for each other. Okay.
Okay, so it's got to go to rocks.
It's got to go to rocks. You know, this is so weird.
Okay.
I guess they did a fire making challenge.
Yeah.
Cement Falk, since he was stuck, couldn't get out of the cement and make the fire.
Yeah. So the fire did not help.
We're at the 1-person Falkers tribe, and
oh my god. Merge is about to happen, so it's not going to matter for Couch anyway.
So we're gonna Falk together now, tribe.
All right.
Oh, this is so silly. I love it.
This is great.
So, Hard Salesman Falk and Crouch Falk have alliance, which is nice. Let's go to the immunity challenge. Casters must hang on to a pole as long as they can. Last person left hanging without touching the ground wins. Oblivious Falk wins immunity. He probably was on his phone the whole time. In front of photos, all that stuff. You know, like that makes total sense.
I think honestly, at this point, that's like his way of like misleading people. Like he wants everyone to think he's oblivious, but in reality, like he's the one pulling all the strings. Like I think Oblivious is going to go really far.
He can. He really can. Now we're at our final 10 for the Tribal Council. Casters all vote. Carlson's does not play the Falked Up tribe idol. First vote. Fancy. Long hair. Fancy.
Okay.
Fancy. Fancy. Long hair. Long hair. Long hair. Long hair. Long hair got out from 6 votes to 4. I guess both the Hair Brother Falks are gone.
Yeah.
But always like to see how they play hard and like with a good Kevin Spunk, you know.
Yes.
Our salesman voted for Fancy. Christmas voted for long hair. Couch voted for Fancy. Fancy voted for long hair. Long hair voted for Fancy. Oblivious voted for Fancy. Orange voted for long hair. Santa voted for long hair. Sarge voted for long hair. Shining voted for long hair.
Yeah, I think the haired Falks needed to stick together, and they just never really did. So I think that's what really fucked him over here.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, he did well. He did better than 6 Yellow Falks.
Oh, he did. He did.
Yeah. See anything new happening in these alliances? I don't think so.
Okay.
Block. Castles would be divided between red, black, and black, red, and white. Teams would have a row of 8 colored cement tiles, and then when all 8 tiles of the team are broken, the team would be out for the challenge. Couch, orange, and Christmas all been reward.
All right, Orange Falk.
Good. I like Orange Falk. He's the person I'm cheering for.
Yeah, no, I think you might be onto something here because Orange Falk hasn't really done a lot, but like now might be the time where he like really turns it up and like gets to the end.
I mean, for other Mark Talk Brant steals, if you've seen like the last few, like Madison and Caitlin all really turned it up towards the end, and so did Lorna too.
Yeah, when
they won, so they win a whitewater rafting trip down the Rio Novo and a picnic. They can send someone to Exile Island. They choose Shining Falk.
Okay. Shining Falk, not really doing much, but probably a good move for him, so he can,
probably, yeah.
We can see how he plays.
Yeah. Castles would be attached to a rope, which is a thread through 3 obstacles for which the castaways would have to climb under, over, and around. The 3 first castaways to finish would move on to the next round, and Orange Falk wins immunity.
All right.
All right, Santa Falk and Shining Falk have a major fight, probably about the holidays. They're both holiday things, but you don't like to see that. All right.
Oh yeah, no, we don't love that. We don't love that at all. I think Santa would be arguing over like how Christmas is better, and then Shining is arguing about how The Shining is just is the better movie and has the better movies in general. So that's probably what they're arguing about.
Yeah. All right, so let's go see what happens. Cassidy's all vote. Car says when Falk does not vote, does not play the Falk Cup Tribe Idol. First vote, Couch. Oblivious. Okay. Couch. Oblivious. Oblivious. Ooh. Oblivious. Couch. Oblivious. Wow. 6 votes to 3.
Oblivious.
Oblivious Falk, the tribe has spoken.
I guess he really was oblivious after all. I guess his oblivion is what got him out.
It's sad to see it, but I mean, he fought hard. He was on the phone the whole time while photos were happening. He competed hard, and then unfortunately, he obliviously got out.
Mm-hmm.
But Car says when Falk vote for Oblivious. Chris is over Couch. Couch over Oblivious. Fancy vote for Couch. Oblivious vote for Couch. Orange vote for Oblivious. Santa vote for Oblivious, and Sarge and Shiny all vote for Oblivious. You really do see those 4 members of that alliance. They're now half the team. They're now half the Falks left.
Oh yeah. They're still like they've been picked off a little bit, but they're still pretty much unbreakable. Like I don't think like Santa and like Sergeant and like I don't think they're going anywhere. So
yeah, Shining possibly, but
Yeah, Shining I'm not too sure about, but I think those other 3 like they're rock solid at the moment.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm a little bit scared for Couch Falk right now, personally.
Yeah, no, same.
Jalapow or Halapow. I don't speak words. Each of the castaways would fill out a questionnaire about the tribe private. This is touchy subjects, basically. And it looks like Fancy, Car Salesman, Orange, and Christmas all win a reward. They win a river cruise down the Lishui River. And some Exile Island, they choose Couch Falk, of course.
Yeah, this is not good for Couch Falk. He's very much on his own here.
I mean, but he is the poster boy for the season, and you like to cheer for the poster boy sometimes. I feel like he's been the narrator. Yeah, I feel like he's had a lot of really fun confessionals on that couch. Made a couple of YouTube videos.
He has. And he hasn't left
Yeah.
the couch. Like, he's been doing challenges on the couch, and he's been casting votes on the couch. He just never leaves like that couch. Him and that couch are one. And I feel like once that couch is gone, things aren't going to be as fun, you know?
Do you think Couch Falk has installed rollers on that couch? Or
honestly, he might. I feel like everywhere he goes, he's just like, rolling away.
Yeah. So the cast is this is Token Sheen Shuffle. Casters would play a version of shuffleboard. Each caster would be given 3 pucks, which they would try to slide close
like
to
how
the
Couch Falk
target.
is shuffling on the couch.
No, I mean he's also in Exile Island, so
Yeah.
it's also lucky. But Christmas Falk wins immunity.
Okay, this is really good. Christmas Falk is playing an amazing game. Like, for him to come back and be like the sole vet and him get this far, like it's very impressive. And I feel like if I'm in this cast, like he's really like the biggest threat right now because he could very well get a 2-time here.
I mean, considering this is his 3rd time playing Mark Talk Brant Steele, he's doing a pretty good job,
Yeah.
Car Salesman Falk has the Falk Up Tribe idol. There is no hidden idol. Card Salesman Falk and Christmas Falk have a major fight. All right, let's see the Tribal Council.
That's not good.
Card Salesman Falk does not play the idol. First vote.
Okay.
Fancy. Shining. Fancy. Couch. And Fancy. So
Fancy.
Fancy is voted out to the 2 votes of Shining and Couch.
I feel like Fancy was running a lot of the pre-jury and is a lot of the reason why that alliance is like still together. So I'm kind of worried for like that alliance now. Like, are they going to be able to survive now that the linchpin in it all, like Fancy, is gone?
Yeah. Like, I think Fancy is a very interesting player because he was the first one in the mutiny. And then 4 more mutiny. But Card Salesman over for Shining. Chris is over Couch. Couch over Shining. Fancy over Couch. Orange over Fancy. Santa vote for Fancy. Sarge and Shining vote for Fancy. That alliance of 4 is really dictating things, guys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're still killing it.
All right, let's proceed to the alliances. There's not many alliances. Get that nice 4-way alliance there.
No, not really. I'm interested in seeing how far Car and Couch are going to go.
The fact that Couch is still in this while he ended the Falkers tribe is pretty impressive in my personal opinion.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. So Sergeant's reward, he went to trip to a natural spring. He also has a Brazilian feast made by a local family. And he shares that with a car salesman and Christmas Falk.
All right.
They send Shining Falk to Exile Island. Snag, drag.
Okay. Oh, shit, Couch Falk.
He wins, yeah. The casters would toss a grappling hook to retrieve 3 bags, and they have to complete the labyrinth maze. Couch did it all from the couch, and congrats, Couch. That's a huge win for you in the 10th episode of this game. Baby Shining Falk is over the wrong way, which makes sense because if
that makes sense. He's not wearing a shirt, so like there's that too.
He's not wearing a shirt. He's showing off the guns. He's writing red rum all over things.
Yeah. He was getting into fights with like Christmas Falk, like Santa Falk before. Like this is not good for Shining Falk. I feel like his days are numbered at this point.
It's a little bit scary for Shining, but let's see what happens.
Yeah.
First vote: Car Salesman, Christmas, Car Salesman. Wow, 5 votes to 2.
Wow.
Has been voted out. Let's see how the casters all voted. They all voted for Car Salesman except for Car Salesman and Couch.
So that C alliance is dead. Like that was never a thing.
Well, I mean, it now is officially dead because Couch is the last one.
Well, now it's officially dead, but I feel like it might not have even like been a thing. Like I feel like those 2 like needed to stick together and they didn't. So like, I really think that those 4 are just gonna run the game at this point.
I mean, honestly, like Orange, Santa, Sergeant, and Shining are so dangerous. They all have that little bit of crazy in their eyes.
Yeah. It's weird how Shining's loyalty is at 9, though, since he's like rubbing his tribe the wrong way.
I mean, yeah. And Orange is still set up. They're all set up well except for Couch.
Yeah. Yeah, Couch is not in a great spot.
And Shining is sent to Exile Island again.
Yeah, that's expected. Oh my God, Couch.
Colorheads. Casters would have to go through an obstacle course, digging underneath a log, and memorize symbols. And first caster to solve the math problem would win. Couch it all from his couch, digging under logs while having a couch strapped to him.
Couch is in such a good position to win at this point. Like, not just because he's like the poster child and things like that. Like, he's won the immunities when he's needed to. He's one of the only people remaining from his alliance. Like, if he ingratiates himself more with like these other people, which I think he's done, like, I think he's in a really good position to win.
Well, I think right now it's Christmas's time to probably go. But if Couch doesn't win the next immunity, he's done.
Yeah.
But that's just the way that is. Christmas. Shining, Christmas, shining, Christmas, Christmas. The tribe has spoken. I believe we know how these all voted. Let's make Couching, Christmas, all voted for Shining, and the rest voted for Christmas.
That was definitely the right move because Christmas was the only vet, so now it puts everyone else on like an equal playing field.
I mean, you gotta love Christmas. I mean, Christmas is a fan favorite. He's done well every time he's played. I think he always gets like in the top 8.
Yeah, he's really good at this, definitely. And I hope he comes back more because he definitely showed that, like, he's definitely got it in him.
But let's hear final 5. We got Couch Falk, Orange Falk, Santa Falk, Sergeant Falk, and Shining Falk. It doesn't look good for Couch Falk, but we'll see what happens. I think Couch Falk needs to win that immunity idol again, which I think he can. Yeah, let's see the reward challenge. Blind to Reason, casters would race through a maze in the shape of a Survivor logo. And then they would throw sandbags, and Santa Falk wins reward. He wins overnight trip to the governor's retreat. Shares reward, and he sends Shining to exile.
That's like his permanent spot at this point. Like, honestly, you should just call it like Shining Island because like that's where he always ends up going.
But in other news, immunity challenge, chimney sweep. Couch Falk wins immunity challenge. Holy!
All right, love to see it.
I know, like it's so. Question. You when I showed you the poster, you were like, "Why did you choose that one for the poster?" Is that like one of your least favorite photos of yourself?
So like the 2 ones that I hate the most are that one and like the one where it's like lawn-haired me and I'm looking like this. Like those are the 2 that I hate the most. But you know, it's been fun to see how far Couch Falk has gone in this game.
I mean, it's done a really great job. So,
Maybe I don't hate that now as much because he's gone so far.
I mean, okay, out of the 5 that are left, which version of yourself is your personal favorite?
Of the 5, definitely the orange one, Orange Falk, I would say.
Yeah. It's a good look for you, honestly.
Yeah.
Sarge, Shining.
This is Shining's time. Mm-hmm.
Makes total sense. There
was no way that I think even if Shining got to the end, I feel like the jury would have been really bitter. So like this was a good time to get him out for sure.
Very much like a Russell Hantz type where like people like to watch, but people hate to be with, you know?
Yeah. I think it's definitely that. Like he is fun to watch, but he was rubbing everyone the wrong way. And there was no way that he was going to get that much farther. So.
And also, our dear friend Aaron Robertson is also a fan of Orange Falk.
Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that.
Who also just won immunity, it looks like, for Tarantula.
Yes, Orange Falk.
And it's a little scary for Couch Falk, but Couch Falk can be like a Rick Devens, where people love them and they don't win, unfortunately. But let's see what happens right now.
Yeah.
Cass is also Sarge. Couch. Tribe has spoken.
Couch.
Couch, you were an incredible poster boy for the season. You were the last good version of Kevin Falk left. We don't know if Sarge, Santa, or Orange are good or bad, but they've been in an alliance that feels very shady.
Yes.
And you were great to watch.
And honestly, he played the whole season on a couch. He won every challenge on a couch. Like you have to be impressed by that. Like not many people can do that. And Couch did it.
He lasted 37 days on the couch. It's really impressive.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know health-wise how good that is, but like he did it, and like it's definitely impressive.
Yeah. All right, so Simotion. Cassius would drop a ball into the middle shoot, and this is one of those spiraling tracks where it's all about timing and you put it in and the extra balls with one hand up behind your back. And Sarge Falk wins immunity. The military training has come in handy there.
All right. Yes, definitely.
So Sarge Falk is going to choose who's going to go to the final two with either Orange Falk or Santa Falk. Depends what Falk he likes the best.
Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind. He only has one vote.
Oh, there goes your winner pick.
My winner pick him in third. It's okay.
He was playing really well. If I had to guess out of these two, I think Santa's winning. I feel like Santa was in a really good spot, and I feel like Sergeant it might rub people the wrong way. So like I feel like Santa has this for sure.
See, it's interesting because they both have very strong social games, I think. But Sarge had a stronger end game of the actual game itself, I believe.
Yeah, and the thing is, they both have a lot of friends on the jury, so you're not entirely sure, like, you know,
where
they're going to go.
Best friends.
Yeah.
So let's see the winner show. And the winner, first vote, Sarge.
All right.
They each have one vote.
Okay.
Sarge.
Santa. Sarge.
They both have 2 votes. Santa. Sarge. They both have 3 votes. It's going to come down.
Oh my God.
Sarge wins from 4.
All right, Sarge. Yes. So, you know what? I don't think this should be a shock to anyone. Sarge was definitely, I think, physically the most capable out of all the forms of Falk. You know, he had the military training. He won a bunch of challenges and things like that. He had a really strong resume. He kept that alliance together. Like, he definitely deserves this one for sure. But good for Santa, too. Like, Santa played a really strong game.
Like, Santa did that, like, I'm your friend. I'm going to get you gifts, and we're going to have a good time, you know?
Yeah.
But Sarge was all about the business and making sure that the people who wanted to get to the end got to the end. And
exactly.
Oblivious Falk voted for Santa, Fancy Falk voted for Santa, Card Sales voted for Sarge, Christmas voted for Sarge, Shining voted for Sarge.
That's not surprising. Shining, I'm not surprised by at all, considering him and Santa were like really clashing.
Doesn't say who the fan favorite was, does it? Who do we want to win the fan favorite? Who do we want to win? I'm gonna give it out to my personal favorite, Orange Falk, personally.
Yeah, I think Orange Falk should get the fan favorite here.
Yeah, because Orange Falk was our favorite and Aaron's favorite too.
Yes, Orange Falk played such a strong game. If I had to pick a favorite, it would probably be Couch Falk, just because of the fact that he was able to play on a couch for so long. I think that's so impressive by the way he was able to pull that off. But honestly, what a great cast. What a great bunch we had here. Very different personalities, very different forms of myself for sure. But you know what? In the end, they worked together. They did the damn thing, and they should be proud of themselves. I mean not so much Intense Falk or Holiday Falk, but other Falks, like, they did a good job. They did a good job.
I'd say like the top 12 Falks did very, very well. Personally,
yes.
Like, I mean, like,
especially that big alliance. Like, the fact they stayed together for that long is still like insane to me.
I mean, they were 3 of the final 4, like,
yeah,
and they were 4 of the final 5. So, like,
yeah, and their loyalty was always at a 9. Like, they barely wavered on each other. It was really just Shining.
But, you know, I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes. And you like to see a lot of twists. You like to see a lot of, like, it's so weird seeing that many mutinies in the season, you know? And I always like to see my favorite stuff at the end, so statistics at the end. And, like, it was also very interesting to see a tribe just disappear. Couch Falk had
definitely. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
This makes total sense to me. As Card says, my Falk was the most strategic. Fancy and Couch both like they had a lot going against them. But that was a really fun season, man. I'm really thankful that you let us do that. I'm gonna put up your socials.
Yes, thank you.
I think it's really important for people to be able to follow you. Anything else you like to talk about besides for your?
This was so much fun. I really appreciated this a lot. I think just seeing the different forms of myself, I really have not thought of just how many different forms there are, and seeing them all work together, like hypothetically, is a lot of fun. And again, the fact that I can say that I won a brand steal in some capacity is a win for everyone. So I really do love this a lot. This was definitely a lot of fun to be here for.
Well, as I told you before, you will be playing as yourself in my next Brand Steel, because I've never had you play as yourself. Every time I've had you as Baby Falk, which is now Kevin Falk. But I do thank you so much for doing this, and like it's really good to spend like an hour having a fun, silly time with a friend. You know, especially when things are intense and not necessarily the best. But you know,
this is a good distraction. This is a really good distraction.
Also, you guys want to see, we got coming up on Monday, Mark Talk, our movie day special, where we're going to be talking about the Lair of the White Worm with my friend Jordan Mantor. Should be a lot of fun.
I think I've heard that one.
He recommended it's a Jeremy Irons movie. It's apparently really good. So, and you can follow me at MarkLevy85. I don't know if we're doing an episode this week for the interview because I haven't gotten somebody up. I'm actually working someone pretty exciting and big for next week or later. Just started talking to them today, and it's like big deal person. So I'm very excited about that. And I will see you guys next time. Kevin, thank you so much.
Of course.
And we'll see you guys next time.